Good evening, nobody. Me. Good evening, me. Good evening to me. It's only Friday night. We've got a very bad signal. That's because I've got a video that's still loading. It's only at 66%, everyone. But I've got a very bad, maybe it's just my picture. Oh, well, there we go. That's what this is. Well, I'll just have a drink. I'll just have a drink and sit here for a bit. I'll carry on doing what I was doing. I'll serenade somebody into the building. It's a boycott. I love a boycott. You don't love a boycott. Oh, sounds like an alarm going off. Skiffle, it's skiffle. Still just me. Am I actually? No, I am live. I can see myself. Anybody join me? No. Still nobody here. Still nobody here. Started streaming 4 minutes ago. Still nobody here. Ganymede, Cassandra, hello. Lovely to see you, Cassandra. It's just you and me. It's just you and me, Cassandra. How are you doing? What have you been up to? Anything of interest? Anything of interest? I was just playing away, strumming away to myself there, 5 minutes in, and there's nobody here. There's a boycott. There's a boycott going on, apart from Barnsley and Thea and Louise and Cassandra. Not even Daniel. Where's Daniel? So how are you, Cassandra? My hair's a bit scruffy. My hair's a bit scruffy tonight. Cheers to you, Cassandra, for coming in and saying hello. That was nice. I've just recorded a video. That's why I've got my Star Trek uniform on, my Under Armour Star Trek top. Tired, go to sleep. Right, okay, hard day, tough day. Well, it's Friday night. I don't know whether you're a work for the weekend person. I'm a work for the weekend, Monday to Friday. So, yeah, work for the weekend. I thought a later stream might be more agreeable to people, or there might be more people free to come in. I'm not far away from that mic. Come in, hello. But obviously not. Or maybe I'll just wait a bit. It doesn't matter. I'll give it 10 minutes. I'll give it 10 minutes. I'll give it 10 minutes. Why the hell not? I'm not doing anything else. I'm just waiting for this video to upload. We're at 80%. Whoa, 80%. National election on Sunday, right? Okay. We had a local election, Cassandra, here recently, and I forgot and didn't vote. Not that I would have anyway. I generally don't vote. You know what? I'm not massively interested in politics, and I know people say you should take an interest in politics because you've got the right, or you've been given the opportunity to have your say. So you should. Taking the weekend off. Oh yeah, excellent. Well, I'll get Saturday and Sunday off anyway. So, and I'm off a little bit next week because Harry's getting that. Don't tell him. I've told him. But I don't think he understands. James, how you doing? Again, the hardcore. The hardcore. Good to see you, James. Good to see you. James is here. There you go. Just for you. I was just playing because it was just me on my own for about 4 minutes. So I was just playing the guitar because that's what I was doing before I started the stream. Because I found my plectrum. Hey! Because I'd created a plectrum. Hang on. Which I've now lost. Was it here? Where was it? I'm sure I had it in my eye line the other day. Oh, there it is. Oh, you bugger! Not you. That was the one I was using, which I'd made from an old driving license. Rather than just buy more or order more. Because I knew it was somewhere. It was under the settee. Woo! Yes, I do. I enjoy. I don't play it often enough. Sits here now behind me. Not now. I don't need to update anything. Sits behind me generally, but I need to. It's not great through Restream for me to. It only picks up because it's just going through this mic. You see, so it'll only pick up well one or the other. So singing doesn't really go. It doesn't sound great. It sounds all right, but it doesn't sound great. It's best if I do this through OBS. The mic's better, but for some reason through OBS, this mic only plays in mono. It only comes through one speaker, which is random. But you know, that's the way it is. So if I try and sing with it, it doesn't really work. Doesn't really work. It doesn't sound right. I was just playing while I was waiting. And I will eventually go through OBS. It's just because I'm paid up. Oh, you bugger. I'm paid up on Restream for however long. Another year now, I think. I think one of my cats is choking. Sounds okay. It sounds okay because I wasn't singing with the guitar. But as soon as you start singing, it sort of muffles because it's only one input. It'll try and get the guitar and me singing through this at the same time. I've tried it on a couple of live streams before, and when I've listened back to it, I can tell you. You might not be able to tell so much, but I can tell from it that it's not quite right. And I hate it not to be right, especially when I'm singing. But cheers to you two anyway. The only two that have come in. But that's why I tried to do it a bit later. I know it's still early where you are across the pond there. So what are we? 10 o'clock, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So about 5. So just in the early afternoon, start of your evening, probably. I can hear people shouting. I can hear shouting. Interesting. But yeah, so I tried to see if I could draw in some more of the people from across the pond, a more agreeable time on a Friday. And I thought I'd get a few of the gang in from across here, but obviously Thea's gone to bed, or because she was tired, and Barnesy's gone out to check on his dad. And if he's back in time, he'll check in. But other than that, it's just us. It's just us. So it is what it is. That's why I mean, the live streams I enjoy doing, but it can't be that enjoyable if there's only 2 people in the room. Can't be that enjoyable for you watching. Cheers. But I've got it's not a music video. Not a music video tonight. No music reactions tonight. Harry, it's something entirely different tonight. And then I'll do some more music tomorrow. I'm going to start doing some other things again now, which was what I'd planned to do before I found Tool. And then found Home Free and just went on all these wild journeys with Pussifer and all the rest of it. So come back to more of the eclectic and wild and wonderful stuff, and sort of been, again, drawn back to attention by Mr. Arias, refocusing on his channel and going, right, let's focus on what I'm doing here. So my professed to not being a reactions channel at the very start, which I'm still trying not to be. So I'm going to do a different little journey. It is looking at a video, of course, but it's more of a journey than anything else. And that is nearly finished. In fact, it has 100% uploaded. So it is, I think it's about 23 minutes. So I'm not going to put it, it's not in 4K because it'll take about 9 hours to process the 4K on YouTube. So it's just HD, but you'll get the picture. You'll get the picture. I liked it. It was a good video. I actually really enjoyed it. And I think I'm going to enjoy this particular journey, which you might be interested in, you might not, or I might draw you into the journey with me. I might draw a few other people in that are interested in the same subject matter also. But I'll wait till about, I'll go to about 10:30, and if there's nobody else in, I'll just chop it off there. So how you been, James? Anyway, if you're still there, how you been? How's the roofing business? All right, is it the old roofing business? I think he might have gone. I think he's gone. I think James is gone. Still just you and me, Cassandra. What do you do, Cassandra? What do you do for a living? You say you were off. Is it revealable? Is it revealable, Cassandra, what you do for a living? Oh, my legs. It's about 20-minute video. Tim, how you doing? You're good, James. You're still there. Excellent. Enjoying a cold beer. Excellent day. So have you been working? Have you been getting plenty of work, James? I don't know whether you work for yourself in the old roofing business or whether you're for a company. And how are you doing this evening, Tim? Good, excellent. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. I was just finished making a video, just uploading it. It should be uploaded now. Yes. Oh, it's processing. Excellent. So that should speed this up because my Wi-Fi is struggling now because I've got many things running. So it's going, oh, please help me, help me, help me. We can try. I'll try again, right? I'll try again. But I don't think it sounds right. I need to think of something to play. What can I play? It's easy. course not. That's not easy. It loses the sound, that's what it is. S'mores and mother. It's swearing. I'm thinking straight. I'm not going to swear in that one. The first line's got a swear word in it. You teach ancient Greek and Latin language in high school. Wow, that's brilliant. You have a great tan from your roofing. Excellent, James. I bet you do. You're lovely and tanned, lovely and beautifully tanned. Well, I think I possibly have upset Mandy in some way because she has abandoned the streams. I don't know why. I'm not sure why, but I'm pretty sure of it because she never missed a stream before. But I think I might. I don't know. I think I might have upset quite a lot of people because none of them have come in. It doesn't matter. People are busy. This war's a mother. How many sons will we kill today on a four's little mother? Tell me what the view's like from the ground. Your love is a killer, killing all this love in me. We are so full of terror, vicious kiss. Your love is longing deep. Love, love, love will strike you down. Love, love. We are so full of terror, I can't take it anymore. For little mother, tell me what the news lines from the ground. Love, love, love will strike you down. Love, love, love will strike you down. Love, love, love will strike us down. James, that is James. That's James. Gary DL with a picture. Interesting, Gary DL. You're upside down. You're an upside down dude. Is somebody upside down? Lurking in the background, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out. Oof, I've got lightheaded after doing that. Yes, I'm going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're coming to the UK very soon. I know. Well, I'm going to talk to Spencer about it. Not necessarily playing. He can play. I'll sing. You play it, San. I'll sing it, or we can sing together, and he can play. Because I'm not really a guitar player. I can play a little bit. I would never consider myself a guitar player at all. I can play a few chords, and that's it. When it comes to anything else, it gets tricky for me like that. It's tricky for me. I can do it all right. I always make mistakes. See, I always make mistakes. Now I have 2 rums in, but yeah, that was one of our band songs. I mean, that's about as complicated as I can play the guitar, literally. I think I can play the extreme song, but how did that go again? What was it? A little bit of it. What was it? Yeah, something like that. Hello, Mr. Arias, son from the nation. More Than Words by Extreme, yeah. I can play it better than saying I love you. You're not the words I want to hear from you. Not that I want to, not to say, but if you only knew how easy. Yeah, see, I don't know the rest because I haven't played it for ages. I forget them because you don't play them. But I can't play it the other way because that's too complicated for me to play and sing that way. I can play it like that without singing. Oh. I don't know how it goes. How you doing anyway, Daniel? How you doing anyway, Sam? How you doing anyway? More Than Words. So here we are anyway, as we'd spoken about. Can you do the streets? I can't do anything, Gary. I can't do anything. I'm crap on the guitar. I can sing. I know the song. I'm very limited. I know what I know. If I practice and pick it up every day, I remember stuff a lot better. And I know I've played a lot of songs on the guitar, but I forget all of them. I've written a lot of songs, and unfortunately, I've lost I don't know where I've put them. I can remember the words to the songs, but I don't remember all the chord structures that I wrote. Very good. You set me up for that one, Gary. Poof, knock me down. All right, mister, what are you saying? Oof. Cheeky face. I don't know why I'm still in crazy miles away of you. Who's that? Look, that's you there. Look, can you see yourself? Big chunkster. Look how big he is. He's huge. His head's bigger than my head. Giant. And he's gone. Huge Harry. Huge Harry. Sweeping. No, I'm all right at sweeper. I'm not a bad sweeper, actually. In football as well. Yeah, I'm not a bad sweeper. I don't mind sweeping. It's very satisfying sweeping. So is mopping. Mopping's very satisfying as well. I don't mind doing a bit of mopping every now and then. Used to have to mop when I worked at All Sports. That's when I did most of my mopping. That was most of my mopping days. Because at All Sports in the Merry Hill Centre in Dudley, near Dudley, Briley Hill. It's a massive shopping centre called the Merry Hill Centre. I used to work in All Sports, which I don't think exists anymore, All Sports. And it was a white tiled floor, big white tiles like that, big white tiles like that. And we used to have to wet mop and then dry mop because we all had to walk through again after. I love a pressure washer. I've got a great pressure washer. Not a kosher one. Titan. That's what I've got. Not sponsored. Titan. Yes. Just yes. Tim, we have to. There's no choice involved in whether we will or not. We have to. We have to win. We have to beat them. Oh yeah, I thought they wanted to stay. They were trying. I think they were offering him another contract, Gary. That's what they're saying. They're going to give him a better deal to keep him. I wondered why that was. Is that because you lot are after him? I saw that on my Sky Sports. The news bit in the Sky Sports app. What's that called? News of the day or whatever it is. Paper Talk on the Sky Sports app, not sponsored. Paper Talk, and it said Man United increase, or Man United offered Jack Buckland contract to stay. And I'm like, why are we offering Jack Buckland a contract? Why the hell are we doing that? Kirsty! Now, I knew I could count on you, Kirsty, to come into a stream. You never go to bed. Kirsty, Queen of the Lost Charges. She's just come down from the... Oh, no. I was going to sing the proper song. She's just come down from Camden Town. She wears all black and you'll never see her frown. We all shout when she comes round. Kirsty, where's your charges? Kirsty, where are thou west charges? How you doing, Kirsty? Are you charged? Are you fully charged? You know what I mean? No, I don't mean that. I mean fully charged. Or maybe you like a bit of that as well. Get all your devices charged. These are not charged, I don't think. That's not great. That's not looking great. That one's been on all day, so that's fine. What's everyone been doing? You been out? Everyone been out tonight? Anyone been out? Mine. You anyone been out tonight? Been doing mine. Ooh, yes. Daniel, are you still there? Let me see if Daniel's still there. I've got a secret to tell him. Top chart, mine. That always makes me think of when I say top chat. Gary, I don't know whether you've seen, or anybody, you've seen the Kevin Bridges stand up where he's talking about he's gone to live in the West End. I'm sure. Where did he live in the West End? I always get the impression he lived near the Western Infirmary, just on Great Western Road, just off Great Western Road, and then big giant flats there. Because he said he was in flats and he was around all the new talking Scottish. Yeah, top chart. And then whenever I see top chat on there, that's all I think. Top chart. Yeah, top chart, top bands. Oh, I was watching him again last night, Kev. I've seen it before, all this stuff. Lost a lot of weight in the one I was watching last night. He looked a bit odd. Looks a bit funny when he's lost that much weight. What was that one he was doing? It was making me laugh. Oh, no, well, let me think, because that was a good one that I was watching. What was he talking about in that one? Oh, no, it's all gone up my head. It'll come back to me eventually. But he just looked very, very thin. And I thought, oh, he looks a bit funny. Top bands. Yeah, that's all they say. Oh, yeah. Oh. I always just consider that more Edinburgh, Gary, that sort of accent. Top chart. Oh, yeah, top bands. He was a great guy. What was the name of that street? I did see a couple of things. I used to work at the Western Infirmary. That's where I worked in pre-op there. And I used to drive through to get down to the Great Western Road, cut through all the back through into from Glasgow, from the south side. And I used to cut through all the little secret routes, and I used to see loads. I saw 3 or 4 loads. You saw 3 or 4 famous people walking through. Live chat. I put a video up. I wanted to see if Daniel was still in. No, he's gone. It's okay. I'll keep the secret until he comes back. Top chart. It was very funny though. I do like Kevin Bridges. It does give it's almost a bit nostalgic for me watching Kevin Bridges now. I just don't hear that Scottish accent when you're just exposed to it every day. You know, for somebody English living in Scotland, when you're exposed to it every day, you sort of take it for granted a little bit. It is strange to hear it now, and I still expect, even 2 years back in England, I still expect to hear a Scottish accent. Okay, go for it for the wine. Go for it, make a cuppa for the wine. And when I don't, it's always funny not to hear that Scottish accent. It's a Midland accent. All right, how you doing? Oh, not bad, how you doing? Oh, not bad, oh, how you doing? Not bad. That's the accent. Take the mickey out myself, look. Take the mickey out myself there. How good is that? Right, I'm about to release a video here. I'm about to drop it. Drop it hard. Is it properly in now? Not quite. Not quite. I'm just putting the thumbnail on. Ooh, looks tasty. I'm building it right up here. We will find out, is all I'll say, is the clue I'll give it. We will find the answers. We'll find the truth. The truth will be found. Eventually, it's out there. The truth is out there. Oh my God, I'm giving way too much away now. The truth is out there. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. The checks are still running, saying the checks are still running. Still running checks. Ren. I did a Ren. I think I did animals the other night. Oh, animal flow. Very good. I think he did a. Did he not do an acoustic version live on his channel? And Louise had left a comment that she was watching that. She didn't like it as much. She didn't say she disliked it. She disliked it. She didn't say she disliked it. She just said she preferred the two, Kirsty. That makes it 4. Just 2. 2. I'm going to do a live changing of the shirt. It's like a changing of the guard type of thing. I'm going to do a live changing of the shirt. This is a behind the scenes, proper behind the scenes now. Look at this. The live changing of the shirt. It only happens once every so often in the world. Yes, just 2. I'm always just a bit bonkers, Kirsty. That's just me. And it's Friday, man. And what is he going to go for tonight? Got a green one up there. Let's go for a red one. What colour will they play in tomorrow, do we think? They're away at Bournemouth. They're probably going to play in white. I think they're going to play in white tomorrow. So we'll go with white. Should be some music playing for this. Dun, 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 dun. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Official. It's official. The changing of the shirt. Look at that, crazy. Go in one way and come out the other. Nicola! New sub, saw you live and thought you'd say for all the home free. You're very, very welcome. And Nicole L. Good to see you, Nicole L. Very nice of you to come in and join the stream. And generally for the new people in, we like to say welcome, and we like to say, where the hell are you? Where the hell are you? In the world, Nicole, in the world, where the hell are you? We like to know where everyone's from because we're nosy. We're nosy Parkers. And we get people from all over the place. Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from and what do you do? Don't be shy. We're all friends here. You've been witness to the official change of the shirt. Look at that. It's yellow. Now it's white. But now I've still got the green light going on, so that needs to be white now. Alexa, bed 2 girl light white.
Okay.
Magique. Sac magique. And that one's still red. That's what that's all about. That's meant to be white to match. Red to match red, white to match white. It was green. Is it done? It's done. Right, I'm going to drop the video. Oh, it's not music. It's not music. Nicole, sorry to disappoint. It's not music. I'll get back to some music tomorrow. Always, as always, I'll carry on the home free tomorrow. I always like to put my home free video as the last video, as like the last video of the day. My last video. Hi, Gary. Good to see you back. The last video of the day. You might like. I don't know what you think about this. The video I'm going to put out now, Gary. You might like this. I don't know. You might go F off. You might go, not for me. But I'm going to put it out now. Oh, public. Publish. Oh. Publish Ed. Yes, that's it. It's published. It is now Publish Ed. You're in the northern part of California. Non-Hollywood. Lots of trees. Excellent. Beautiful. Lots of trees. Is it beautiful? Is it beautiful, the trees? I'm sure it will be. Well, that's very, very good. And thanks for dropping in. Nicole, I tried to come up, tried to go on a bit later. I would normally do them. I used to do them about 8 o'clock in the evening here, our time in the UK. But when I did a later one, I did draw in quite a few people that were connected, from across the pond, from the tool reactions mainly. And then the last one I did, the late one I did, was a few people from the home free crowd came in as well. So it's always good to get new people in, not just see people from all around the world. And you see, now that's 38 minutes gone already. That doesn't seem like that, even though there's only a few of us in. Oops, nearly dropped that. You were saved me playing the guitar. You were saved playing the guitar. So that's it. It's out. Oh, yeah. Right, so that's fine. So that can go now, and then that will stop taking up any Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. Has that stopped? Has that stopped working? Oh, I can see it there. What are you saying, Harry? My cat's talking to me. It's chitter-chattering. Right. You live in the rabbit holes. As Daniel said, Kirsty lives in the YouTube rabbit holes. Which one are you trying to drag me into? You've dragged Daniel into some mental stuff. Yes, it's gorgeous that you're on the coast. So ocean, oh, lovely. Oh, yes. You find new obsessions this way. Okay. Into all sorts of videos. Well, I've just put another one out there, Nicole. I don't know whether you're into that. I'm fascinated by it. And I still won't say what it is, and I'll let you surprise if it didn't pop up or you didn't see it pop up. But I'm fascinated by the subject, and I've been sort of resisting. I've watched a few videos on the moon before. Months ago I watched a few videos on the moon, but I hadn't revisited, and I planned to, and I just thought, you know what? I can save that for KEVINTY7. I can save that and put it on the channel. I can do a little depth into what can you find on the internet about. There's so much about the moon, isn't there? There's so much about it. So I just thought, let's have a little journey. Let's find out a bit more, and people might be interested if I can go and find a few videos and see what we think about them. And I'm always interested to see what other people think, because I'm very open-minded, but a lot of people that I speak to about stuff like this just think I believe it, and it's not that I just believe it. I'm just open-minded, and I'll just have a crack at anything. Oh, can I give you a rabbit hole suggestion? What do you mean? What do you mean? What are things to... What? I'm slightly confused. Well, I'm going to try and find out. I'm going to get to the bottom of what the moon is. That's my plan. Hopefully it'll end up with the 5,000 subscriber special of me going to the moon. How about that? That'll be good. 5,000 subscriber special. KEVINTY7 goes to the moon. Mm. Is that you that got us to 1.26, Nicole? You said you were a new sub. Did you hit tonight? Because I was sitting on 1259 and I must have gone to 1260 now. Because it says 1.26 there now. Woo! 1.26. Unbelievable. Can't believe it. It's mental. Pure mental. 1.26 subs. Let me see. Yes, 1.26. It's gone up to 1,260. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. What cheese is it made of? The moon. Well, that could be one of them. That could be one of them, Tim. We could explore that theory. Is the moon made of cheese? I've entitled the video, What is the Moon? That was the first search that I did. When I went on YouTube, I went, right, what, how do I get a base video to start with? So I just started with, what is the moon? Easy to react to YouTube videos because they're more likely to be allowed onto the platform by the copyright, etc., not be blocked. And this one hasn't been, obviously. So that's good. What is the moon? And it was because, as I say in the video, about a good while ago, 6, 7, 8 months, maybe longer, maybe less, I was watching something and I didn't really know that scientists, like the scientists, the people that matter in this field, are not 100% sure. They don't know. Well, they don't know. It's not saying 100%. They don't know how the moon was formed. They don't know. And I just thought, and that sort of just made my brain melt at that point when I heard that. I thought, what do you mean? You don't know? We don't know how it's, all the technology we've got, we don't know how it was made. So I then got more interested and I've always wanted to delve a bit more. And I've got a telescope and everything. I bought a telescope and everything. I've never used it. I've never used a telescope. I've got a great telescope. I've got a star map over there. And we get good skies here. It gets clear. I've noticed really good skies off the back. Unfortunately, the moon generally sets on the other side of the house, so that's not a great position because I'd have to go and stand in the street. But got all that stuff, and I never really revisited. Things get in the way, don't they? Things just get in the way. So I'd like to revisit. And as I said, it was, Daniel again, sort of giving himself a kick up the bum, and then seeing Spencer's videos again tonight. And I spoke to Daniel yesterday evening. I think I spoke to Daniel. What you say? The planets migrated into our solar system. Well, rogue planets. I could talk a lot about it, Tim. I could, because I've watched a lot of videos generally about the solar system because I am fascinated by it. Just the idea that there's other planets floating about up there. I think it's fascinating. Well, I think there is, because I can see them. You can see them in the sky. So there is other planets up there for definite. And I just think that's on its own, that's amazing. Just a starting point. And so I do watch, and I am interested in stuff like that. But specifically the moon, not so much. I think more Mars. I've been more interested in Mars because that's been more prevalent. But the moon's come back around again now because we're now talking about going back, aren't we? And trying to colonize and try and do experiments. And, there was a time in my life probably where, all the conspiracies were out that said that we didn't actually go to the moon. Now, I think we did go to the moon. I believe now that we did go to the moon. And that the only one thing that still has the niggles of doubt in my head is the fact that we went to the moon. We managed to get the guys to the moon, or the Americans got the guys to the moon using less technology than we've got in our mobile phones. That just blows my mind a little bit, going, well, what? Less than we've got in our mobile phones? That's all they needed. So that was always a bit strange. That's always the one thing that goes, did we really go to the moon? And the other one really that always, it makes me not sure is the radiation. They always said the radiation's really, serious problems and issues with it. But I think we did, because you can see that you can see the stuff, the stuff. You can see the land, you can see where they've been on the moon. So I think we did. So there was a time when I didn't think did we? I don't think we did, but now I do think we did. And I just want to find out more. I just want to see what all the theories are. There's so many theories about it, so many theories. Can you? Right. Well, I need to get it out, Cassandra. I definitely need to get it out um, and use it. There's actually a DVD. It came with a DVD of how to use it. So I need to watch that and try. I did set it up once, but it didn't work properly. I didn't know what I was doing. I just tried to quickly set it up and go, oh, no," when I was in Scotland, but it didn't work properly. I didn't see anything. But I'd just like to look at the moon for a bit. I'd like to look at the moon. I think it's amazing how if you get a decent telescope, what a good view you can get of the moon. And I know you don't get great views from Earth because of the ozone and all the pollution and everything. Before we get it gets blocked by telescopes from the ground, and that's why we put all these telescopes outside of that muck. the James Webb Telescope. I've watched a lot of videos on the James Webb Telescope. Tonight, new information from the James Webb Telescope about fascinating information from past our solar system. The James Webb Telescope. Got the same voice. It's a computer-generated voice. The one that's on. I'm laughing because it sounds just like him. The one that I've just done is one of those voices. So if there's no on the moon, it's been a great day, and clearly one of these, AI bad boys. Moons of Jupiter, yes. Ganymede. Ganymede, who is Cassandra, if we didn't know. I don't know whether everybody knows. Ganymede is Cassandra. Cassandra! Yeah, so Ganymede. But yes, I know obviously it was a moon. It's a moon. It's a moon as well. She's a moon as well. San Juan de la Vega Festival. Are you trying to disappear into rabbit hole, Kirsty? Is that what you want? You want me to let you? Right. I see what. Right now, I see what you're saying, Kirsty. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. What is the moon? That's that. 5 minutes. That's what I say in my video, right? That's what I say at the end of my video. If you've got some good videos about the moon, it can be nonsense if it wants, because I'll debunk. I'm going in with an open mind. If it's something, if I find a video it's crap, I'll go, that's crap. But I don't believe any of that's nonsense. But we will, if you can go on a little, see if you can dive into a deep dive into the moon videos. Chuck some of them. What are you saying, Gary? Get them up and get to work. This is a real rabbit hole. Yes, I will. Remember what we were talking about? Yes, Cassandra, I will. Oh no, I'll need to watch the DVD. It's a good telescope. Where is it? Is it I think it's in my garage. Still in its box, still wrapped up. It's safe. Don't worry. My garage is very clean and very dry. On a dark sky, away from the city lights, you can see. Oh no! Stop making me want to just get out and get the telescope out now. Right. I'm trying to think when I can do it. Because for a long time I didn't use it because I lost the lenses. Because when I took it out to have a go at using it, I must have taken all the lenses out and I put them somewhere safe. Didn't know where the safe place was. I found the safe place now. And the safe place was in Scotland, and wherever I kept them, and I've moved. So it's been two safe places, but I found the English safe place. So I know where they are now. They're in that tube, in fact. Yes, there they are. So that's the thing I got with the star maps. The star map's not in it. It's over there. I'm trying to flatten it out because it was in that. The star maps was. Oof. And these are my lenses. What's that? Oh, and that's so it's a National Geographic one. That's what the telescope is. Oops, where are we? That's the instructions for the telescope. Telescope. That's the bottom of the thing, fella. Good job I got all them lenses out there. They're going to crash into the ground. I've not had these out for ages, and I just knew they were in there. I've not actually opened them up. Yes, look, there's one lens. Can you see me? Do you know who I am? There's a lens. Here's a lens, everyone. Can you see me? You can see me through that gap now. That's one lens. There you go. I don't know what that one is. It didn't say. What did it say on it? What it was? That's a H20mm. H20mm. That one is Cassandra H20mm. That one's the Ocular Plus filter. See, I don't know what any of this means. I'm very ignorant to all of this. Well, that's got a little thing in there as well. See, I've not even had this out. There's a little thing as well. Oh, that's got like a blue filter on it, that has. Hello, everyone, through a blue filter. You'll never see me through that. No way. That's way too small. Yes, absolutely. Treat them with muchos care. I feel like I should be wearing my gloves, my clinical gloves. Muchos, muchos. I can't read that. H12.5. A 12.5. Hello, everyone, through a 12.5. So those is, and I think there's one in the actual telescope box as well. So yeah, I'll keep meaning to. I will. Honestly, I will. We might be able to do some stuff with it. Might be able to do some stuff with it on YouTube. For the moon, is the blue filter for the moon? Ooh, attach it to the lens. Creates a shadowy effect. Look, ooh, you're my go-to. You're my go-to girl. You can watch the surface better, so I can watch the surface better, and I can watch the spaceships flying across it. That's in the other video. Spoiler alert. That's in the video I've done tonight. Spoiler alert. You can watch the alien ships flying across it, or ships. I'm not going to say alien, just ships, unidentified ships flying across the surface of the moon. Yes, it's very tempting to get more tech, even better tech. It's very tempting, but I won't. No, I love it. I love all that stuff. I love space. I'm fascinated by it. I could spend a long time. I get annoyed sometimes that there's no new documentaries that I can watch about the solar system, etc., etc. I get annoyed by it. Why is there no new video? Why is nobody creating new content, TV or other platforms? Why is nobody creating any new content about the solar system? I need something like a drug. I'm cold turkey at the moment. I've seen everything. I'm going to try and focus on the moon anyway. Listen, I'm going to wrap it up there, everyone, because we never really got going apart from all you hardcore, what are now known as the hardcore, for the all live tonight. Rum and Rants, finito benito. There will be no more Rum and Rants. That is finished. It died. Rum and Rants died last night. It was a sad death. Rum and Rants last night. This has been saved. All Life Tonight has been saved. I'm fairly certain aliens tried to stop America and have declared us into... That's what a lot of people say, Nicole. A lot of people say that. Not just America either, by the way. Not just America. The UK. They're stopped by us as well. Look, if you want me to give you my ultimate opinion, on this, and I think I do have, because I think about this a lot, because I get a lot of time. It's just me here and my 3 cats. I get a lot of time to think about this. My ultimate opinion on this is, and I'm only finishing because the numbers were dropping, but if people are still about, I'm happy to stay chatting away. I've got nothing to do. I'm just sitting. But my ultimate opinion on this is, because they say, the royal they, there's various reasons. What's it called? The theory. I can't think what the theory is called. Where is everybody? I can't think what that theory is called. I watched it the other day. It'll be in my history of videos. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. Don't run away. Library. The something effect. The something effect. The some. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Go back. Where is everybody? So that's one theory. So that they're coming off the back of where is everybody. So one of the theories is that they're so advanced that why would they try and interact with us? And what resonated with me was just a simple comment, which was, we don't try and communicate with flies or bugs. I think was the exact word. And we don't as humans don't try and communicate with a bug. And so why would they try and communicate with us? Because they're so far in advance of us. So it's either that or they're just observing us. They're just observing us. Because I don't think we're alone. We can't possibly be. It would be such a waste of space. So that's my ultimate opinion. But that is just that's just completely on the surface without scratching underneath. But I like to go on these journeys. It's just, we'll see how popular it is. If it's not popular, then obviously I wouldn't do it. I won't carry on. There's no point in doing something that people are not interested in following along with. But I find it really interesting, and I think quite a lot of people do. The Fermi paradox, that's it, the Fermi paradox. Where is everybody? And where is everybody yet? So it is a journey I'll go on. And I think I went through a little period a couple of weeks back where I really didn't watch any YouTube at all for a good couple of weeks. I just didn't go near it. Didn't watch anything. I normally would catch in with the YouTube videos and all the rest of it, but then I didn't watch anything, and I was just watching stuff from the TV, and then come back to it again. You go, oh, that's a good video, and there's loads of stuff. It's actually not a bad way to actually watch YouTube, because you leave it alone for a couple of weeks, you come back, there's loads of videos, and oh, there's a good video from so and so and so and so. So that's good. So I'm catching up on a good few things and a good few reactions of songs from other reactors that I watch as well. And I watched Spencer's videos. I really enjoyed Spencer's video tonight. Was it tonight he released that one about his wrap up of the Eurovision? Really enjoyed watching that video. That was a good video. And what a great way to watch the Eurovision. I know we're switching subject there, but that was a great way to watch the Eurovision. What are you saying there, Gary? Yes, yeah, or we've missed each other. That, there's lots of theories. We've missed it. They've already gone. They've risen and fallen, and we'll do that as well. We'll kill ourselves. We'll wipe ourselves out with nuclear war eventually. With all the countries that have got nuclear weapons now, and some of them they're saying they haven't got any nuclear weapons, but you can be fucking sure they've got nuclear weapons. We're likely to wipe ourselves out. Might be within our lifetimes. Maybe it will be within our lifetimes. We'll wipe ourselves out. Who knows? I almost sometimes feel like you want something to happen. just to make life a bit more interesting, especially after Daniel doing that Quidditch video. I was talking to him last night. That's what I was saying. I was talking to him last night, and I was talking to him about the Quidditch video, and him making that statement that the world is bored. World Cup of Quidditch. But no, he was finishing up. He was doing his final empty of the lockup last night. And he rang me, and I was upstairs, and I could hear my phone ringing. I went back downstairs, and I could see it was Daniel, so I rang him back. And he said, "Oh, I'm glad I got you." He said, "I felt like I needed to share it with somebody because it's the last time I'll be here." He was completely ripping the storage unit apart. Hello, Ron. Let me see what are you saying there, Ron? That is a big old massage. So I have a card and photo. I just had to make sure it was. I wasn't going to read anything random. So Ron, good to see you, Ron. I think it's the first time in for Ron. Nice one, Ron. Ron, where the hell you from? That rhymes already nice. In the pleasantest of way. In the world, Ron. Where the hell are you from, Ron? Good to see you. So you have a card and photo of Pete Charles Conrad from the moon, signed by him. By the way, he was commander of Apollo 12. So I tend to believe him when he says he was down on the moon. Yeah, I think they did. I think they did. I'm in I believe that now. I'm 100% on that. I was before, and then I think when all that when people started to come out with the conspiracy stuff of, oh, maybe we didn't. There's this photo and this photo. Why is the flag doing this? And why is the shadow? Why is there no stars? And da 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 and all this. And what? I was watching one video I watched, and it was an odd thing, and it just made me giggle to myself because it said there was no you couldn't see any stars because it was daytime, and I was just thinking to myself, it was you couldn't. They were on the moon, but they couldn't see any stars because it was daytime, and I just went to myself, is it not always nighttime on the moon? Is it not always the night if you're on the moon? If you're on the moon, are you not in the night everywhere? Same as if you were on the sun, it would be the daytime everywhere. You're never going to be in the night if you were on the sun. That was a funny one. Yeah, so I definitely believe we went there. Like I said, Ron, the only thing, Illinois, USA, nice one. Crack in there, Ron. Bosh. You're off, Kirsty. Take care, Kirsty. See you later. See you later. There's two things that sort of bug me about it a little bit, and that is the level of technology that they were able to do with in this idea that people say that we've got more technology in our mobile phones now than they used to do what they did. And the radiation thing, that's only two things that bug me about the whole thing. But I think we did because they can see it. You can see it. Apparently, they keep saying if you've got a powerful telescope, you can see it yourself. There's the coordinates. You can go and see it yourself. So I believe that they did. And somebody else made a very good point. Who I was talking to about this was, other people have been to the moon now, or this probe's been on the moon, and they would be very quick. They would love it, like Russia or China or anything like that. They'd be very quick to be quite happy to say, no, they haven't been to the moon. There's no Americans been to this moon at all. They'd be quite happy to debunk that very quickly. So I think that they definitely have been on the moon, because the debunkers that have been there themselves would have just gone, you ain't been to the moon at all. So I don't think they have been there. But you just don't know what to believe about because the people say they saw stuff there. There was ships there. There was this there. There was that there. There's stuff on the dock side. There's these towers. There's this, and you just don't know what to believe because there's so much fake news and people just doing something for a story. So I think I said it in the video when I was doing the video tonight. We just need to get up there, don't we? Because they were going, this is a tower. Look, this is a tower on the moon. This is however many miles long, tall. This is a tower. It might be a launch pad, or it could be this. It's a tower, but we don't know this. And then the scientists come on and say, actually, it's just a crater, a double crater, and it's just because it's an optical illusion because that's twist. Let's just go there, go and get a camera on it and say, yeah, it is an optical illusion. No, it is a massive tower. Where's that come from? Let's just go there and not be alarmed by what we find. I still don't know the general consensus on, the governments couldn't tell us the truth because we couldn't handle the truth. I think we could. I think we could. I think we could. I think it'd be difficult for a lot of people, but I think we could handle the truth. The people who are maybe very devout, religious, or that way inclined might struggle initially, but if it is what it is, it is what it is. You just have to accept it. We talk about this for a long time. Talk about it for a long time, but we'll get into it in the videos, and that might lead off onto little tangents. Like I said, the one I did tonight was like 15 things about the moon. So I'll maybe try and cover off the 15 things that they were talking about. It was a good video, actually. I really enjoyed it. Not all the videos from that future, and I won't big it up if it's not great. Not everything I watch on that Future Unity channel I think is good. Some stuff I think they can be a bit clickbaity. That Future Unity channel that I'm subscribed to it because some of the videos are good, but I think they can be a bit clickbaity. Say, oh, this has been this new discovery, and then they never really explain it or never really cover it. So I think it can be a bit clickbaity. But that was a good video from them. And like I said, if I call it out, if I find a video and I call it and it's a good video, I'll call it out. If it's bad, say it's bad. Excellent. Joan, hi from the Netherlands. Joan, well, I know your name, Joan, because you're in the comments for the home free all the time. Good to see you, Joan. Nice to see you. So, youngest son was born in England. There is a reflection plate. You can shoot a laser. Oh, yes, they've said that. I saw that. I remember that from something I watched on a documentary a while back. So yes, they said if you've got a strong enough laser, you can bounce something. If they left something up there, didn't they? You can bounce the laser off it. So where was it? Whereabouts? Oops, whereabouts in England was your youngest son born, Ron? Whereabouts in England? Tell us whereabouts. Yeah, how you doing, Joe? Nice to see you. How is it in the Netherlands tonight, this evening? Fine evening. Reading? Oh, Reading? No way. Where Ricky Gervais is from. The hell were you doing in Reading, BTW? What took you to Reading, Ron? Ron from Reading? Are you Ron from Reading? It's Ron from Reading, really? He's not from across the pond. Ron from Reading. Good stuff to be found on America's secret space program. Yeah, I saw a video popped up, Gary, on the space program. I think they're basically saying that we've had for years like a space, like a branch of an army, a secret one out there for years in massive spaceships, massive, like aircraft carrier size spaceships that they've been patrolling, and we've visited all the planets. It's this stuff you hear that people make videos of. We've visited all the planets now. We know everything that's out there. We've done all that. We've got the bases. They're saying that on the video that I made tonight. We've been to the moon and we've been to Mars. We've got bases there and everything. There's so much stuff out there, and it's so some people are so funny about this stuff because you start talking about it, they're going, do you believe all of that? And you go, what do you mean? Do I believe all it? I'm just asking you your opinion on what you think. Are you so narrow-minded that you just go, are you fucking stupid talking about looking at stuff like that and watching videos about stuff that's like, bloody hell, open your mind a little bit. It could be true, it could be true. Open your mind a little bit. Christine, I'm very well, Christine. I'm very, 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 very well. How are you doing? How are you doing? Fine in the Netherlands. It was a beautiful day. What was it like here today? No, it rained today. It was rained. It rained here today. Beautiful yesterday. Rained here today. All day today, pretty much. So son was born in Reading. Anyway, yes. So there's a cool program about the son of an astronaut, Cooper, if the memory serves, who took his own photos of places like the Caribbean. His son used them to track down unknown treasure wrecks. Why does that sound familiar? I like disappearing into various rabbit holes. I love the idea that this Earth that we're on is far more effed up than anyone would want us to believe. I'd love the idea that all this stuff's true, and I really hope it is. I really hope it is, because it would be brilliant if it was. It would be brilliant if there's stuff under the sea that we'll never find. If the city's lost under the sea. If there's, eventually we will be digging somewhere and just find a massive like underground city or whatever. It'd be brilliant. It'd be brilliant. And I know we're finding stuff all the time, and the technology we've got just getting better and better and better. And there's so much argument and debate about how long everything's been around for, because it means rewriting the history and everything. I love all of that now. Never did as a youngster. Never did as a youngster. Do now. Rain there too, was it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No, I think I'm a Kraken. I'm on the Kraken tonight. Crack on the Kraken. The Dead Man's Fingers not sponsored and the Kraken not sponsored were both the same price, £25. 25 of my lovely, lovely, well-earned pounds. So I got the Kraken because I just prefer the Kraken a little bit. So it's Kraken tonight. Yeah, that's a fair point, Christine. I don't recall anything new or any news stories about it of late. I think Are we just accepting that it's just crazy? The people just accept, "Oh, don't bother to amend it, it's mental." Stuff just goes mental in there. But maybe maybe that's something, I could sidetrack off into, because it's all weird stuff like that, isn't it? That I just find weird stuff interesting. It's a bit just more interesting than normal. But yeah, definitely Bermuda Triangle. Many things lost, so many things lost in the Bermuda Triangle. But I like the what's that one place? Nova Scotia. The Curse of Oak Island. I like that as well. I find that amazing as well. That's like an unfound thing. All the things they keep finding there that they should never be there. That's been really fascinating to watch as well. I don't think they'll ever find the gold. I don't think they'll ever find the money pit. I just don't think they'll find it. I think it's all been too much digging gone on there, too disturbed. I don't think they'll ever find the money pit. I'm sure they haven't. Yeah, I've not seen anything new. It comes out much later here than it does in America. But I absolutely love watching The Curse of Oak Island. I don't know. I think it is just. I think it is generally on from. If I remember, like documentaries I've watched, I think generally it is put as a no-fly zone because of things. Just, I think instruments tend to go haywire when people fly through that area. But the world's messed up. The world's messed up. I mean, how complicated is our planet? Really, how complicated is it? All with our gravity and the magnetic field and bursts from the sun, and I mean, it's mental. It's mental. All this stuff happening. We just go about our day. I suppose if you think about it too much, then probably that's why a lot of people don't think about it. I've said before, I know people when I lived, not just in Scotland, people here as well, but friends that I lived in Scotland, that's where I spent most of my adult life, um, would just poo-poo everything. They never look up. They're not interested at all in any of this stuff. No interest at all. And I get it. Why would we be? We can't affect it, really. I just find it fascinating. I do. And I've said that for the 30,000th time tonight. So these, what I'll do, I'll wrap it up now because that's an hour and 30 minutes. That's late in the evening now, an hour and 13. Oh, Nova Scotia, that's it. Yeah, New Scotland, Nova Scotia. I'll wrap it up now, everyone. Thanks for everyone dropping in. But what I'll do is I'll do some late night streams. Like I said, the rum and rants is finished. I'm not going to do any more rum and rants now. I might drop in a quiz occasionally on a Sunday. That was decent. I enjoyed doing a quiz on a Sunday, but I think they're sort of I've never got above 7 people tonight, so I mean I don't mind having a chat to 7 of you. If you want to drop in for a later stream. But the rum and rants died last night. I think. No, I think it was only James. Just James came in last night, so I just ended that one and I just deleted it from my channel. So I'll do an occasional live stream late in the evening like this one. We'll pick it up maybe even later than I've started tonight, because more of you've come in actually after the first hour. So I'll maybe even put it for later. Yeah, because it's your evening. I think the last time I did one was I think I did it I think I started at 11:30 and it went quite well. So I'll maybe schedule one in the next couple of weeks for another evening one. It'll be at the weekend because then if people are working for the weekends like me, work for the weekend, then they're not up on the Saturday. So we can spend a bit of time chitter-chatting and have a drink and an Arcan as well. But I'll schedule one in for the next couple of weeks, late night. And it'll be called. This is the rebrand. All live tonight. All live. It's all of this has been live tonight. That's why it's called All Live Tonight, because all of this, everyone, all of it, it's all been live tonight. All of it. That's why it's called All Live Tonight. So that's what it's going to be called from now. It's going to be called All Live Tonight. It'll be late. I'm not going to be doing any 8 o'clock streams. I'll carry on doing the other stuff like the football live streams. If there's a decent match on, I'll still do that, or at events. And really enjoyed the Eurovision going on to Embrace the Suck 21's channel. That was a 4-hour stream. Really enjoyed doing that. If you've not watched that, you can go and watch that on Embrace the Suck channels 21. I think it's had about 17,000 views now, that Eurovision stream that we did, me, Daniel, Spencer, and Eclectic Beard on Embrace the Suck 21, Daniel and Spencer's channel. It just went crazy, the amount of views on. I think it's their third best live stream viewings. Really enjoyed it, and Spencer had really good comments about, it's brought people right back into watching Eurovision again. And what it did for me, I started watching that. I haven't watched Eurovision for years and years, and I really enjoyed watching it like that. Just sitting with people, having a chat, having a laugh, watching it on the TV. It's just me here on my own, but with Spencer Daniel, Eclectic Beard. I always forget his actual name, and 5,600 people sitting watching with us as well. Brilliant. But yeah, keep your eye out, everyone. Thanks everyone for coming in. New people that are coming in. Brilliant to see you into the channel. Thanks for all your support ongoing with the videos and coming into the live streams. That's really good of you to do that. I know everyone's time is precious, so thanks very much for dropping in and saying hello and supporting me. Means a lot. I really enjoyed doing all of this, and it will continue. I'm not going anywhere. With the rum and rants has died, unfortunately, and that's fine. I thought it might eventually. Everything needs to change. Not all good things must come to an end. So we will move on to all live tonight, and it'll be an occasional one, and we'll do it later in the evenings, a late night lock-in or something like that. It'll be something like that, but it'll be called All Live Tonight. So keep an eye out for live streams, everyone. Have a fabulous weekend and Friday night, because it's still your Friday night. What time am I here? I'm 11:15. I'm going to go down and watch some more YouTube videos just now. I might even rewatch my What is the Moon video that I've just put out. So go ahead if you would, everyone. Go ahead if you would. Watch my moon video. It's a 20-minute one, 26-minute or something. And let me know your thoughts if you would. That would be fantastic. If it's not your thing, don't worry about it. But if you do want to watch it, it's quite interesting. I think you'll find it interesting. There might be some things in there that you've not heard before. There might be loads. You might know it. All of it. You might know all of it. You might know everything that was on there. But let me know what you think, and then we can chat about stuff like that the next time I see you all. But if the stuff that any of you need to do before I see you again the next time, then as always, that'll never change. Just make sure it's nothing that